Hi friends, my name is Rebecca Hollister. I'm one of your Leavenworth City Commissioners, and this is your City in 60. City in 60 is a series that I started where I summarize the latest City Commission meeting in 60 seconds or less so that you don't have to watch the entire video. Without further ado, let's put the clock on the screen and let's get started. First up was a Mayor's Award that Mayor Bowder gave to an animal control volunteer, and then she proclaimed February 15th as Susan B. Anthony Day in Leavenworth. Then there were 6 public comments against Core Civic and 1 discussing an upcoming job fair. Then we approved a mayor's appointment to the Grow Leavenworth County Development Corporation Board. Then we awarded a contract for microsurfacing of different streets. This is part of our pavement management program where we give $2 million per year in our budget to help fix our roads. This includes about 15 sections of roads around town, and the work will be started in summer of this year and completed about 60 days later. Microsurfacing extends the lifetime of roads by about 6 or 7 years, so this will help in the future. We did it, thank you everybody. There was not much to touch on for this meeting, but I do want to talk a little bit about the Core Civic situation. I have been toying with the idea of making a separate TikTok about this situation, but I think at this point the TikTok would end up becoming so vague so as not for me to put the city in any legal trouble with our ongoing cases that it wouldn't be of much help to anybody, so I'll just touch on it briefly right now. The timeline is that on February 24th will be the next City Commission meeting. It will include public comment as usual, and there will be first consideration of the amended special use permit that the Planning Commission recommended to us. So basically we will have time to question Core Civic about anything, make any adjustments to the special use permit, and then either remand it back to the Planning Commission or send it on to second consideration with those changes. And then March 10th at the earliest, unless of course we remand it back to the Planning Commission, would be the vote on it for second or consideration, excuse me. So there will not be a vote on this until March 10th at the absolute earliest. If anybody tells you they know how Rebecca Hollister is going to vote, they should buy a lottery ticket because they can see into the future, because even I don't know how I'm going to vote yet because we don't have a final product in front of us. There are likely going to be things that myself and other commissioners would like to add or change to the special use permit. It's a very complicated situation. Obviously, it's also one of those rare situations where national politics has really strongly coincided with what has gone on in our city, which is not something that we usually have to face, and it is a bit challenging being only 3 months in and having to face something of this gravity, but I knew that this would be a possibility if I got elected. I don't think I understood the full legal picture of the situation, and so I've been struggling with that a little bit, but it's okay. We're going to get through it, and please trust that myself and all the other commissioners are going to do what we feel like is best for the citizens and visitors of Leavenworth. For me, I have been working to study this issue. I try and do about an hour a day on weekdays and a couple hours on weekends. And what that looks like for me is reading through the audits, reading through some of the protocols and procedures, looking at current news and very recent news about other facilities similar to this, just so I have a clear picture of what is going on. If you have any questions or concerns about that issue or any other, you of course can always comment below or reach out to me. I'm also having a hangout with Hollister on Wednesday, February 18th at 7 p.m. At the Leavenworth Public Library, so you can always chat with me at that time as well. I do also want to make an accountability video where I basically describe what I've done over the past few months, how close I am to accomplishing any of my goals, but with all the emotions running high and everything going on with Core Civic, I just didn't feel like I was able to do that in the way that I really wanted to. So once this situation is over, or I guess maybe just after March, whatever comes first, I definitely still plan on doing that so that I can practice transparency like I want to in my campaign. For now, everybody, please stay safe and let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Happy Valentine's Day. Bye, friends.